I am from the kids running to class like a stampede of elephants and security guards patrolling the hallways like watchdogs on duty. I am from the gum under the desk and chairs, hard and cold like hardened clay. I am from the long paintings along the walls, the many flights of stairs aching my legs with each step I take. I'm from the stale nachos that taste like rocky dirt, and from the cold, greasy pizza that tastes like plain grease and glue. I'm from the gangbangers and thugs, from what you is and what you be. I'm from get to class, put on your ID, and getting dress code. I'm from the piercing sounds of the bell and the annoying voices of gossiping teens. I am from Covent Park, from a long, never-ending day of work and drama.
The school was full of gangs and there was fighting every single day, that they'll hit you with a lie.
I thought it used to be a bad school. Nothing but fights and shooting.
It was going to be dangerous. None of my other friends wanted to go here.
I thought it was going to be like bad.
I thought it was going to be a bad school because people were telling me negative things about it, like don't go to Covent Park and this and that.
Negative was all I heard, like a lot of gangs, problems, that it was like an environment school, like a neighborhood school that wouldn't offer a lot compared like to other magnet schools.
My teachers always told me that Covent Park wasn't a good school.
That it was a bad school.
People said it was bad for the students.
They would tell me that it was a bad school, that there was like a lot of gangbangers, that people would sell drugs in here and stuff like that.
And now that you experience how Covent Park is, how would you describe it?
I would describe that it's a good school for students. They actually help out for kids and everything.
I think Covent Park is really good. Nothing bad has ever like come out of my mouth to say anything bad about Covent Park. I actually talk good about it. I really like it.
Well, I think it's not that bad the way people make it seem. There's some teachers that actually care about you. Like you could actually make it to having good grades, doing all your work. You just have to put effort on it in order to like deal with everything that's there and not give up.
But actually, when I entered the school, it's pretty decent. It was good.
Once I got it, it was nothing of what I heard. It was like somewhat the opposite.
There is no question that the best part of Calvin Park is its students.
Teachers and students, I feel, try to do everything they can to see one another succeed, whether it's supporting each other in the school, in activities outside of the school, sporting events, the play, the talent show. It just seems like Calvin Park has a really awesome sense of the community and family.
The kids here really care about each other a lot and take care of each other more than at other schools sometimes, and are more accepting and loving of people who are a little bit different than I think in other places too.
A lot of schools have a lot of special programs that like offer activities, and like if we need help.
The College Resource Center, After School Matters programs, tutoring programs.
Say our friends. It'll keep you ahead of everybody.
We do have a lot of caring teachers. That is true. There are teachers here that really help our kids here.
Even though learning is boring, they try to make it better.
They really get to the point. They really teach you what you really need to know, and they just try to get you ready for college. Try to motivate us on, just to keep going on our work and not to give up. And I think they're doing a real good job. They really put their all and their hearts into teaching the students.
We're all in this together. No matter what, we got each other's backs.
The diversity, the sense of family and community that exists.
Many students here are very dedicated.
The number of teacher leaders that there are within the school, and those teacher leaders then getting more students involved. There's a very active student government, more students are involved in student development. SJA is very involved in all sorts of community activities.
I think a really good part is the student council. It helps with the students getting involved too.
The students that are responsible, capable, forward-thinking, future-oriented, goal-oriented, want to do good things with their lives, and allow us as teachers and administrators to be in their lives for a little while.
I just love working with the students. I love just their excitement. I love the culture here.
Pretty much hang out with the students, and it's a lot of teams at KP that you can really get interested in. It's really cool, just to hang out.
We have things that other high schools don't have, like med school, and we get better chances at succeeding in our classes that way.
The classes mostly because they don't have bad teachers or nothing. They're all respectful.
There's a lot of clubs to join. Teachers and everybody, they just help you.
The teachers, the people you meet.
The best parts of Calvin Park are the activities and the other stuff kids could do after school.
Your friends, different people you meet, everybody in general. Teachers, so.
A high school which is built up of a very strong family, a very supportive family.
It's a good environment.
It's a great school. We've come a long way over the 7 years that I've been here, and I've met unbelievable people.
I couldn't ask for more.
Education system here needs a lot of reform, from teachers to the buildings to the curriculum to the way there's the communication between students and teachers, students and students.
The quality of education that our students receive is not uniformly excellent. That is an injustice to our students, because I think there are schools and school systems where every single class, every single teacher is really excellent, and every single student is met with high expectations every period of the day.
There are teachers that this is just a job. They get a paycheck at the end of the week or bi-weekly, and that's enough.
But some teachers, they don't really care about students. They honestly don't. They just go to your class, teach, and they don't worry about if they're doing good or not.
Sometimes we see violence here at school. There can be gang tensions and gang violence.
The gang sometimes influence a lot of students from quitting school and dropping out. So certain groups want to do the gang banging thing, that's an injustice for the students who want to educate and, have a future, educate themselves and have a future.
I say gang violence because a lot of CPS kids are getting killed over a lot of gun shootings, and
so many students just don't come to school for days at a time, weeks at a time. The lack of understanding students have about how important education is, and the apathy that I see in some classrooms and from some students about learning.
We have to work hard to convince kids that the education that we know is important to them, and that to try to raise our expectations of what they're able to see.
Schools actually kill the spirit of learning, and that's the biggest injustice. And I think we have a society that doesn't want most people to have that kind of be learning machines.
Education injustice hits more the minorities than anybody else in the country.